Well, despite gray skies last couple of days and perhaps cooler than average temperatures, it's not going to be as bad as it will be here tomorrow. It's going to be windy and rainy. 13 weather ball is blinking bright. We have rain and even wind in sight. It's going to impact anything you do outdoors here tomorrow. And it's also red, milder weather ahead, at least for one day. And this view brought to you by the great folks at your West Michigan Ace Hardware stores. We forecast 46 today. It's been as warm as 43 so far. That's 2 days in a row within plus or minus 3 degrees of our forecast high. So wind and rain on your Thursday. That's the top weather headline with wind gusts of 45 plus at the lakeshore and 35 plus inland. But clearing skies on Friday will give way to lots of weekend sunshine. We'll be in the 30s Friday and 40s over the weekend. Thanksgiving travel weather has become a little bit more uncertain, and we'll have to narrow that down as we get closer to that time period. Tomorrow you can see numerous and widespread rain showers and wind throughout much of the day, but it abruptly ends after about 6, 7 o'clock here in Grand Rapids and off to the east. And because of the high winds and the high lake levels, there is a lakeshore flood advisory that goes into effect at 5 o'clock in the morning through 1 o'clock on Friday morning, due to the heavy beach erosion that is expected with those winds and waves. Let's take you through the next 48 hours. First off, we've got just some breaks in the clouds to the south and west of Grand Rapids, but it's going to be overcast most of the night, and the rain is going to hold off, at least in most areas, until right around or just before daybreak. But raining from Muskegon northward, rain covers all of the area, including your lunch hour, into the early evening hours. Here's the back edge of the rain by 7 o'clock, pushing to the east, so it'll abruptly end between about 6 and 8 tomorrow evening. Some partial clearing then tomorrow night. Friday, we may start with some morning clouds, but lots of afternoon sunshine, and plenty of sunshine Friday night, or plenty of clear skies Friday night, and some sunshine on Saturday morning, but off to the south we'll see some high clouds from a system that will miss us to the south over the upcoming weekend. Secondly, in terms of rainfall, nothing here tonight except from about Muskegon northward, and then it overspreads much of the area. The bulk of the rain will come into the mid-morning into the late afternoon hours. About a half an inch from I-96 northward, a quarter inch south. A couple of spots may be approaching an inch of rain, and then just a few sprinkles of rain after that very early on Thursday night. In terms of winds, the winds are going to be fairly light this evening, but they're really going to ramp up overnight. By daybreak, they'll be gusting to nearly 30 miles an hour already, so 2 hands on the wheels. You're going to have those windshield wipers on throughout much of the morning. And right around the noon hour, this is when the peak winds will be occurring, with winds out of the south up around 40, maybe 45 along the lakeshore. They'll begin to come down a little bit by evening, back down to about 30 to 35 miles an hour, and then the cold front goes through and the winds turn to the west and northwest. But the winds do diminish as we get into late Thursday night and Friday morning. They'll drop into the low teens for wind gusts. Lakeshore flood advisory going into effect tomorrow with highs around 52 to 55. Very mild day, our warmest perhaps of the month so far, but a lot of wind, a lot of rain. Up north, you can expect temperatures up near 50 degrees. Remember, you had snow a week or two ago. Windy conditions with south-southwest winds at 20 to 35. And similar conditions here in the greater Grand Rapids area. A lot of wind, a lot of rain, highs up into the low 50s. 13 on your side forecast. Dropping into the 30s for highs on Friday with morning clouds and afternoon sunshine. Mostly sunny to partly sunny skies Saturday, and then becoming mostly sunny again on Sunday. All 3 days dry, including Monday of next week. Next week, we are a little more uncertain about when things are going to happen around the Tuesday through Thursday time period. We're going to stick with the rain Tuesday night, maybe some wet snow mixed in on Thursday, and perhaps a touch of some light snow Thursday night. Black Friday right now looks dry but cold. As we get a little bit closer to that holiday weekend, we'll have a little better idea of what, when, and where.
Well, I like how this weekend looks anyway, George.
Looking great.
Thank you.